Jim is the Senior Security Engineer at the National Cybersecurity Center of Excellence at the Department of Commerce. He currently serves as the federal lead for energy sector projects. Jim's got terrific experience at the Nuclear Regulatory Commission and has had various cybersecurity roles at the U.S. Department of Transportation. And we are looking forward to your remarks. Thank you so much.
Thanks everyone for being here. It's good to be able to speak about what I'm doing currently at the NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology. This is a mouthful, by the way. National Cybersecurity Center of Excellence, which is part of the Department of Commerce. Again, my name is Jim McCarthy and I'm a Senior Security Engineer at NIST NCCOE. I'm here to tell you about the collaborative model that we use, or the business model the NCCOE uses to address cybersecurity concerns for industry, and in my case, the energy and manufacturing sectors. In 2012, NIST, the state of Maryland, and Montgomery County decided to launch the NCCOE with an emphasis on serving the cybersecurity needs of various sectors of industry, not so much a government focus here. So these sectors are transportation, healthcare, energy, and finance. The main mission is to simply increase the adoption of cybersecurity technologies out in industry, and you'd be surprised how difficult that is to do. The NCCOE collaborates directly with industry to identify their most compelling cybersecurity concerns, and from this dialogue, a sector-specific project is derived. Once the project has been publicly vetted, we invite participation from the technology vendors. All this is done on a purely collaborative basis with no contracts being signed or grants being issued. The outcome of each project is a technical solution which is assembled in NCCOE's labs and then documented and published in the form of what we call a practice guide. These guides have their own designation of SP for special publication, for those of you familiar with NIST special pubs, and these are the 1800 series. So chances are if you see an 1800 series document, it's as a result of an NCCOE project. These publications are somewhat unique because the actual installation, configuration, integration guidance is also published in them. So the objective here was to communicate directly with all members of a company, your C-suite, your CISOs, project managers, and then finally your technical folks. So these guides are structured in parts A, B, and C. C being the part where we document everything we did on the build. So if an operator were to take this guide, they'd be able to implement everything we did exactly the way we did it. Our main focus is on technology. NIST, NCCOE being a non-regulatory civilian agency, approaches cybersecurity from a tech perspective, does not engage with industry at the policy or regulatory level. We realize that many of the sectors we work with already have compliance and regulatory statutes in place, and we do not attempt to replace those at all. As far as tech goes, NCCOE does not co-develop products with vendors and cannot assess, validate, beta, or endorse any vendor's products used in our projects. The tech components are simply used to provide a viable solution to industry that they can subsequently or hopefully adopt. The key requirement for participation in an NCCOE project is that all products must be commercially available in the marketplace. That's a baseline requirement. Again, no beta testing here, but as long as a vendor has a product that they can actually sell to a utility or an O&G firm, oil and gas I should say, then they can participate or collaborate in our projects. Some of the specific work we've done in this sector, I have 2 projects that have already been completed that are in draft. First is identity and access management. The second is situation awareness, and the one I've just kicked off is energy sector asset management. And you'll notice that the common thread in all these projects, as I mentioned them, I won't go into detail about each one of them because they're a little lengthy, can get a little verbose, but you'll need to notice the common thread in these projects is simple: lock down your logical and physical access to industrial control devices. Common sense type stuff, establish capabilities that will provide detection and mitigation of potential cybersecurity attacks, and ensure all devices needing to be protected without exception are known to those whose mission it is to ensure they are secured. So again, when the NCCOE approaches something, it's going to be at a broad level, giving guidance that can not only be directed towards some of the major power providers out there, but also middle and smaller ones as well. So we try to be as far-reaching, as deep and wide as possible. Just a couple of capabilities that we've used that I think are rather useful, and this is not to say that other capabilities are not useful, but the ones that I particularly see that have a lot of benefit in the environment or an operator's environment is behavioral anomaly detection. As mentioned, there are many good products on the market that offer this capability in this product suite, and given the nature of comms between ICS devices such as PLCs and other devices which tend to be constant and static, any deviation in the pattern of this communication can be noticed and alerted upon. That's important. You're not necessarily going to know if something's a cybersecurity incident at the time you notice some anomaly occurring in your network. So you're looking at it from an operational side and a cybersecurity side. But the bottom line is having this capability in your system after you baseline your industrial control network can be very beneficial. Another very good capability we use or have used is Ics Malware Detection. So it's a little bit different from behavioral anomaly in that a behavioral anomaly detection solution will provide you at least the information to see that something's going awry in your network perhaps, and whether it's malware or not, we don't know at that point. So there are tools out there right now that can detect specific ICS-focused or ICS-based malware. A recent example of this malware is Trisis. Invited to collaborate, but please don't all call me at once. So it's really good to hear some of these speakers, excellent stuff that lets me know that I'm on the right track with NIST and NCCOE and the projects that we're trying to give to industry so they can implement them for really protection of the critical infrastructure. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.